All right, everybody. We have Nate here, who's going to be helping us out with a quick little video segment. I wanted to talk about tight hamstrings. Everybody in the world says they have tight hamstrings. I have tight hamstrings. I can't stretch. I can't touch my toes. My hamstrings feel tight. I've been stretching and they're not getting any better. One of the best lines I ever heard was, tight hamstrings is the epidemic that never happened. And I have to credit Dr. Urson Religioso for that one. So tight hamstrings, what is it really from? Now there's a couple reasons your muscles can be tight. Nate, do you feel like you have tight hamstrings?
I do.
Okay. So tight hamstrings, the muscle can actually be tight and shortened, physically shortened, and you can't stretch it. Or we can have what's called neural tension, and that's basically the brain keeping the muscle short and not allowing it to use its full length because it's protecting it from one reason or another, and that's a whole different video, finding out the actual cause and the assessment. But really, I'm going to show you, how can you determine whether you have tight hamstrings or whether it's neural tension and what we can do about it. So really quick video. Go ahead and lay on your back for me, Nate. All right, so one quick thing you can do to take a look, lift your leg up as high as you can. As high as you can. Is that as high as you can get it? That's about as high as you can get it. So I'll hold it here where about maybe 45 degrees. If the muscle was short and it was tight and his hamstring was physically tight and shortened, we wouldn't be able to get it past this. But passively, I can push his leg a lot farther than he can lift it up on his own. So that's really not tight hamstrings. That's more of a motor control issue or motor patterning issue. He physically can't use his muscles and get his brain to use his muscles in such a way that it allows him to utilize full motion. So another thing we can do and look at, what we can do to gain more motion is, I feel like that's about your end range right there. His whole body starts to rock here. So what we can do is, at his end range right now, without even doing anything to him, go ahead and push into me as hard as you can. 5, 4, 3, 2, and rest. And look how much more we got. Just with 5 seconds of a contract, relax, hold technique, we got, maybe 10 degrees more motion right past that 90-degree mark. So those are two quick little tests you can do on your own to see whether you actually have tight hamstrings or whether you have some neural tension and your brain is actually causing those muscles to be tightened. And we use a lot of different techniques to loosen them up after a while. So that's something you can do on your own. So tight hamstrings, maybe not. Don't just stretch for the sake of stretching because it feels tight. Make sure you try and find out why your hamstrings are tight and see what you can do to, improve performance. Thanks.